Well, it's very difficult to do a hostile takeover of a company Rio's size. This would have been a $183 billion deal, and it's got all sorts of regulatory problems in China, in Australia, and it's just Rio is saying definitively that they're not interested. But I should note the stock market doesn't quite believe that, because Rio shares are up, trading strongly today.
I assume a prospective takeover would be bad news for Rio's competitors. It would make them a stronger force in Australia, right?
Well, Glencore is a very interesting company, and it's the world's biggest commodity trader. And iron ore is one commodity which is the third biggest commodity traded, and it's the one that it doesn't really have any hold of. So it'd be a fantastic deal for Glencore. A lot of people are also impressed at Glencore because it runs companies very hard. It's very, very big on costs, and it took over Xstrata a couple of years ago and got 5 times the synergy benefits that they were talking about during the deal. And so based on that thing, they would really clean up Rio big time. But at the moment, I think you'd have to say the deal's off. Yeah.
Would a prospective deal like this be good news if you were a Rio shareholder?
Well, according to the Rio board, the answer is no, but it really depends on the price, and we haven't seen anything on the price. Interesting enough, there was a Bloomberg report yesterday which said that Glencore was talking to Chinalco, the Chinese company that owns 9% of Rio, and it was talking about a deal in 2015. So today is the first day that Rio has actually confirmed that they were formally approached. And so I think everyone's got a little bit excited. And then this comes off the back of yesterday's reports out of BHP about its cost cutting. And clearly, BHP, Rio and Vale, they're the 3 big players in iron ore, and they're all flexing their muscle right now.
Now, that BHP talk is interesting because Glencore were almost poo-pooing that approach that BHP was taking, higher production for lower costs. And that's a similar approach that Rio is taking as well. So, I mean, would that suggest that they'd have to rethink a strategy if they were owned by a Glencore or a larger company?
No, I don't think so. I think Ivan Glassenberg, the head of Glencore, I think you should read self-interest into everything he says. He's got an interest in African iron ore, and he doesn't want the big 3 just exercise. What the big 3 are doing are trying to drive out the smaller competitors, and this is a classic market share play here, and the big 3 are just wanting to flex their muscles and get rid of any competitors.
Fantastic. John Jury, thanks very much.
Thank you.